Yes, around some centimeters of water have been decreased, but still water is here. And in some in interior parts of Silchar, yes, the water reaches up to 70 to 80% of the human height. Priya.
So, Lucky, is the rescue operation still underway at this point in time? And what are the challenges being faced to carry out the rescue operation?
Still now, yes, rescue operation is still going on, and at various locations. There is Silchar, Khetrigao, Thambalkong, and various other. And yes, people are some of the people are still staying at their own respective houses, and but many have been again shifted to 10 relief camp open in Imphal West district and 10 relief camp in Imphal East. Altogether, right now, 1,440 inmates, people have been shifted to 10 relief camps in Imphal East, and more than 2,000 people have been again shifted to the 10 relief camp in Imphal West. And yes, essential commodities, essential food items have been providing right now, but still, yes, you can see on my right that Assam Rifles and NDRF personnel are rescuing people from various affected areas of Silchar Assembly constituency. Priya.
Right, Lucky, be with us. Now, coming to you, Arindam, Brahmaputra is flowing above the danger level, and ferry services from Guwahati to North Guwahati have been suspended for an indefinite period. So, what is the latest update?
That's right, Priya. The flood situation in Assam still remains grim, with 28 out of the total 35 districts reeling under flood waters. The river Brahmaputra and its tributaries are flowing above danger level at several locations. In fact, in Guwahati also, it has surpassed the danger level yesterday only, and today, an hour ago, the water level recorded in Guwahati was 50.85 meter, that is 1.17 meter above the danger level. It's flowing right now, and it is rising at the rate of 1 centimeter per hour. So today in the morning, Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma visited several areas in Guwahati metro area, in the Gorol area, where he inspected the riverside and also took a ferry ride to see the flood scenario of river Brahmaputra in Guwahati. So keeping in view the rising water trend of river Brahmaputra as it is flowing above danger level right now, the district administration has also issued an advisory, and it includes that no plying of any boats or mechanized boats will be allowed right now for an indefinite period until further notice. And apart from that, there is also an advisory that people should not go near the river bank as there are chances or risks of erosion, and that's why the advisory has been issued. The advisory includes several other points, but the main point is that ferry services have been suspended and prohibitory orders have been put in place so that people do not venture near the river bank. So the danger mark was crossed yesterday only in Guwahati, and today, just a short while ago, I am right now at the Central Water Commission post here in Panbazar, Guwahati, and the water level which was recorded a short while ago was 50.85 meters, that is 1.17 meters above that's 1.17 meters above the danger level. So this brings risk to the low-lying areas of Guwahati, and there are certain sandbars also which are called the chor areas. In fact, the location where Chief Minister today went in the morning, there is the biggest chor or the sandbar area of Kamrup Metro District, and several families reside there. They do agricultural cultivation there. They also graze their cattle there. So the NDRF and the SDRF teams have been kept on standby in case those people, if they get marooned, if they have to be evacuated in an emergency basis, they can be evacuated. So the NDRF and SDRF teams are on standby, and right now you can see that this is how the river Brahmaputra is flowing through the Guwahati city. It's over flooded, and it's crossed the danger mark, and it crossed the danger mark yesterday only, and today also. Just a short while ago, the water level which was recorded was 50.85 meters, which is 1.17 meters above the danger level, and it is rising 1 centimeter per hour.
Right, Arindam Das, be with us now. Bikram, several houses have been damaged. Situation is also escalating in Silchar. So, thousands have been taken shelter to the relief camp. So, how are those people? How are they at this point in time? Are they getting enough relief materials there?
Well, so far the information that we have, though there is no official statement came out of the total number of the relief camps that has been set up so far. As because if we talk about the Silchar town, then the water is in a rising position, but it has not entered the town so far. But yes, the people who are residing near the embankment areas or nearing the areas of river, they have got affected. They came here in some of the relief camps. The number is yet to increase. And so far the information we have that the district administration is providing supplies to the needy people or who are taking shelter in the relief camp. Priya.
All right, so now coming to you, Lucky Boy Singh, the state government has declared a public holiday due to severe flooding. So, any other notices been issued by the state government to tackle the situation? Lucky?
Priya, yes, Governor of Manipur have made an have declared that the 3rd July will be maintained as a general holiday for all due to the present scenario of flood in Manipur. And yes, Education Department is also have also issued that schools, colleges will be closed, all including all the private and government. And yes, health director have also issued direction to all the medical staffs, doctors, and including the chief medical officer of every district to station at their particular located station as to continue their services. And still there were directions from district administration to inform or to provide information regarding the breaches of rivers at various parts. And yes, still government officials are trying to block all the breaches in the river by deploying huge number of security forces. And still the breaches cannot be blocked right now as the stretch of the breaches on the embankment of the river is very much large. So and still now, Priya, the government could not find total number of affected people, but yes, by saying the present scenario, there might be around more than 10,000 people affecting in both Imphal East and West. And still assessment is going on right now, and rescue operation and delivering of essential item by NDRF team is still continued in Imphal Singjame Assembly Constituency, Priya.
Right. So now coming to you, Arindam, the statue of Bir Lasit Bor Fukon, since you're at the riverside at this point in time, have been completely submerged. So is there any chance, Arindam, that water from the Brahmaputra could enter the streets of Guwahati if this continues?
Well, yes, if at this rate the water level of river Brahmaputra continues to rise, there is definitely the chances of flood waters of river Brahmaputra getting into the city. We have witnessed incidents in the past also. The highest flood limit of Guwahati, which was recorded on 21st of July 2004, was 51.49 meters. So that is the highest flood limit recorded so far. And right now the river is flowing at 50.85 meters. So it's not far from that highest flood limit that the water is rising right now. And if at this rate the water keeps on rising, then there are chances and risk of several areas of Guwahati getting inundated, because we have seen or we such flooding scenario from river Brahmaputra in the past also. And I have already stated that it was in 2004 July 21st which was the highest flood level was recorded in the city of Guwahati. So it's right now not far above the present water level of Guwahati, which is 50.85, because the highest flood limit was 51.49 meters, which was recorded in 2004. So it's not much above the present water level. So if at this rate, what we have come to know that the water level is rising at 1 centimeter per hour. But yes, one development is there. Yesterday, the water level was rising at the rate of 10 centimeters per hour. and today it has slightly come down to 1 centimeter per hour. So definitely the scenario has a bit improved, and in fact if there is no more incessant rainfall, or there is no more rainfall in the upper reaches, that's in Upper Assam or in Arunachal area, then the flood scenario might improve in the coming days. In fact, Chief Minister also today said that if there are no further breaches in the embankment, or if there is no further incessant rainfall or excessive rainfall in the upper reaches in Upper Assam or in Arunachal Pradesh, the flood scenario will improve in a week's time.
Right, Arindam Das, Lucky Boy Singh and Bikram Sarkar, thank you so much for all those details.
বন্ধনে অহা 4 জুলাইৰ পৰা 7 জুলাইলৈ আয়োজন কৰিছে এখনি গ্ৰীষ্মকালীন কৰ্মশালা। শিশুসকলৰ এই কাৰ্যসূচীত থাকিব ডান্স, আৰ্ট, যোগা, জুম্বা, চেছ গেম, ডিজিটেল ক্লাছৰ লগতে বহুতো খেল ধেমালি।
ICFA University, Tripura.
RCF
ডালমিয়া সিমেন্ট হল RCF এক্সপার্ট অর্থাৎ রুফ, কলম আৰু ফাউন্ডেশন এক্সপার্ট। ডালমিয়া সিমেন্ট RCF স্ট্রং মানে ঘর স্ট্রং।
টার্নিং পয়েন্ট টেলিভিশন সাংবাদিকতাৰ একমাত্ৰ শিক্ষানুষ্ঠান। টেলিভিশন এণ্ড ডিজিটেল জাৰ্নেলিজম, এংকাৰিং, এডিটিং, ভিডিঅ'গ্ৰাফী, টিভি কণ্ট্ৰল ৰুমৰ ল'ব পাৰিব প্ৰশিক্ষণ। নামভৰ্তি প্ৰক্ৰিয়া আৰম্ভ হৈছে। আগষ্টৰ পৰা হ'ব পাঠদান। টাৰ্নিং পইণ্ট টেলিভিছন সাংবাদিকতাৰ সৰ্বোৎকৃষ্ট শিক্ষা প্ৰতিষ্ঠান। অধিক জানিবৰ বাবে যোগাযোগ কৰক 7086512436 অথবা 6002738084 নম্বৰলৈ।
Calling all stunning beauties from Northeast. Get ready to shine as Northeast Diva 2024 returns. Pride East Entertainments Private Limited presents Northeast Diva.
Shifting focus to Meghalaya now, the much talked about unification of regional political parties in the hill state seems to be a distant dream now, despite the United Democratic Party, which is the largest regional political party in Meghalaya, continue to pursue the same. Former UDP President late Don Kupar Roy wanted a complete unity among regional parties of the state. However, the emergence of the Voice of the People's Party seems to have put an end to UDP's unification effort. The UDP and the HSPDP together form the Regional Democratic Alliance. However, the third regional party in the assembly, the VPP, is in opposition. Speaking on the issue, UDP legislator Ranikton Lindor Tongkhar said there is nothing wrong in VPP's ambition to go alone. However, a tie-up would only help the regional forces. All right, to know more on this, I'm being joined live with Purbasha Bhattacharjee from Shillong. So, Purbasha, the big question arises at this point in time, can regional parties unite in Meghalaya?
Exactly, Priya, this is the big question at this point of time, because we have seen that the concept when late Don Kupar Roy had mentioned about unification of regional parties, It was back when UDP and HSPDP were very powerful in the state. But with the emergence of BPP, this seems to be a distant dream because BPP leader Arden Milan Simon has earlier stated that it emerged and it will slowly and gradually become the replacement of all the regional parties here in Meghalaya. If this is the concept, then where this question of unification of regional parties stand? But again, if we see that here in Meghalaya, there was an attempt that after first election, after first time when government was formed, after that, these regional parties could never form a government on its own, and there were an attempt that if all the regional political parties unified, then they can form a government. But this time, after this Lok Sabha election, UDP and HSPDP, which are the part of RD, the Regional Democratic Alliance, they are quite unhappy with the result. And especially when if we see UDP plus HSPDP, RDA has 14 legislature in the state assembly. Despite this, even in the constituency assembly segment of Medha Lindo, the chairman of RDA, UDP means RDA candidate, he could not win. So it clearly shows that BPP is a bigger challenge for regional parties here in Meghalaya. And at this point of time, will this unification be possible? That is the main question. Although UDP continues to pursue this unification, but BPP seems to gain popularity all over Meghalaya, and we have seen in the constituencies not only of UDP, HSPDP, and also of that of the NPP leaders. Even the constituency of Preston Tinsong and PP leader and deputy chief minister in charge Hope, his constituency also VPP could get a significant number of votes. So it clearly shows that VP has become people's favorite as of now. Of course, we cannot say that what will happen till the next assembly election.
Right.
But as of it is.
Right,
Yeah.
Apurva Shah, thank you so much for all those details.
ট্ৰাষ্ট স্নেহ বন্ধনে অহা 4 জুলাইৰ পৰা 7 জুলাইলৈ আয়োজন কৰিছে